Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're setting sail for the magical world of Narnia once again. This time aboard the majestic Dawn Treader. So grab your sea legs, because we're diving deep into the third installment. The Voyage of the Dawn Treader. Our story begins back in the real world, during wartime England. Lucy and Edmund Pevensie are stuck staying with their incredibly annoying and cynical cousin, Eustace Scrubb. He loves nothing more than tormenting them about their belief in Narnia. One day, while they're arguing in a bedroom, a painting of a ship on the wall suddenly comes to life. Water floods the room, and before they know it, they're pulled right through the frame and into the shimmering seas of Narnia. They surface to find themselves being rescued by the crew of a magnificent ship, the Dawn Treader. And who's at the helm? None other than their old friend, now King Caspian. It's a joyful reunion for Lucy and Edmund, but Eustace is, to put it mildly, freaking out. Caspian explains his quest, a vow to find the 7 lost lords of Talma, loyal friends of his father who were banished by the usurper Miraz. Their journey will take them to the Lone Islands and beyond, into uncharted waters where a mysterious green mist has been making entire ships and their crews disappear. Their first major stop is the Lone Islands, where they're captured by slavers. It's here that they first hear whispers of the ominous green mist. After a daring escape led by Caspian and Edmund, they free the island's people and reclaim it for Narnia, finding the first of the lost lords in the process. He gives them a magical sword, one of 7 that must be laid on Aslan's table to break the dark enchantment. As they sail on, the challenges become more intense. Lucy secretly struggles with feelings of insecurity, wishing she were as beautiful as her sister Susan. She's tempted by a dark spell in a magician's book that promises to make her beautiful, but Aslan appears in a dream to gently guide her back, reminding her of her true worth. Edmund, meanwhile, battles his own inner demons. The mist preys on his old fears, and his past betrayal tempting him with power and gold, personified by the seductive White Witch. But the biggest transformation comes from Eustace. After being a constant source of complaints, he gets separated from the group on an island filled with treasure. His greed gets the better of him, and he falls under an enchantment, turning into a massive, scaly dragon. Horrified, he realizes the consequences of his selfishness. As a dragon, he can no longer speak, but his actions change. He becomes a powerful ally, saving his cousins from danger and helping the crew. It's a terrifying but humbling experience that forces him to see beyond himself. Guided by a glowing blue star, they finally reach Ramundu's island. There, they find the last 3 lords, frozen in an enchanted sleep around Aslan's table, with the remaining swords. They learn that to break the spell, they must resist all temptation at the source of the evil, the Dark Island. With Eustace's help, they fight a terrifying sea serpent, a manifestation of their own fears. Edmund faces his temptation head-on, and with a final, selfless act, Eustace is wounded but manages to help place the last sword on the table, breaking the curse. As the mist recedes and the lost people are returned, Aslan appears. He heals Eustace, transforming him back into a boy, now fundamentally changed for the better. Aslan tells them their journey in this world is over. With heavy hearts, Lucy, Edmund, and the now humbled Eustace say their goodbyes to Caspian and the brave mouse Reepicheep, who chooses to travel to Aslan's country. They pass through a doorway in a wave and find themselves back in the bedroom, the water receding as if it were all a dream. But they know it was real, and they are forever changed by their voyage on the Dawn Treader.